Bad things happen to good people, and when disaster strikes you, you need an attorney to represent your interests in and out of court. A good lawyer is not necessarily hard to find, but choosing the one that is best for you and your needs and situation can be a bit of a challenge. And with us this morning is Linda Rios, owner of Rios Law Firm. Linda, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So we got something in common here. We're native New Mexicans.
Yes.
Very cool. So what's a little bit of your background? Can you share that with us?
Sure. I'm a native Santa Fe girl.
Okay.
I earned my master's and my law degree both at UNM.
Okay.
And I love New Mexico.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's a great place to live. So what type of law do you specialize in?
My practice is limited to personal injury. We represent people who are injured in various situations.
Okay, okay. Now, this is a question that I always had because, you know, when you get involved in an accident, you're flustered, things are going on. What should we do at the scene? What's the protocol once it happens?
And it's hard to think of this because you're upset, but
sure.
If you have a cell phone and you can take pictures of everything.
Okay.
Document it so that later you have that to reference. Call 911. If police cannot respond, at least you have a record of the accident.
Right.
Get names of witnesses. Exchange insurance information. Absolutely. Get the name and number of the person who you've been involved in the collision with. Get witnesses' names and numbers. Do try to get as much information as possible.
Okay, well that's, yeah, and you know, like you said, the real challenge is that once you're in that situation, your mind's going a million miles an hour.
Absolutely. It's hard to think of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so the accident happens. When should we be thinking about, yes, we need legal representation?
Okay. I tell people, if you become overwhelmed, if you start getting lots of calls from the other person's insurance company, if they start sending you papers to sign in the mail, if you've lost your car because it's totaled and you don't know where it is and a mechanic's lien has been filed, you absolutely need help. You need an attorney. At least consult with someone.
Right, right. And usually consultations are free of charge, is that right?
Absolutely. Consultation is free of charge, and I tell people who come to me, bring anything you want to review because I would rather give you the information and educate you and let you understand the process and help you.
Right, okay. And what do you think would qualify being the right attorney? Because we talked about the fact that sometimes, you know, lawyers can represent you, but they may not be right for you.
Absolutely.
So how do we know how to find the right attorney?
First of all, hire an attorney that works in that field.
Okay.
Someone whose practice is focused on, in my case, personal injury, people who are in car accidents. Meet the attorney. I meet my prospective clients and I tell them we have to have a good fit. You have to trust that person. You have to feel that they are going to be your voice and protect you and represent you and fight for you because that's why you're going to them.
Right. Right, yeah, and so, I mean, that it makes sense that when something like that happens, you want to make sure that you've got a lawyer that really is behind you and believes in what you are doing. And so, in terms of, they contact you, we're getting ready to go to court, what happens? What's the legal process?
Well, when someone comes in, you know, first of all, when we take the case, we do everything for you. We want you to focus on getting better and getting healthy. And so we are your voice, we're the front person. We have all contact. People always say, I don't want to go to court. That is so far down the line.
Right.
Really, it's a process of assisting you navigating the insurance system, which is very weighted against you and very one-sided.
Yeah, and I'm sure very stressful too. Anyone that's
Extremely
dealt with insurance before knows it's not a cakewalk.
Right, and most people don't read their insurance policies.
Right.
So we do all of that,
That's
and
great.
most cases are resolved before we ever get to court. But if we do need to go to court, I have tried many cases and I'm ready to fight for you in court.
That's great. You're there in our corner. Well, if folks are in need of a lawyer and are sitting at home nursing their wounds right now, how can they get in touch with you?
They can call us at 505-232-2298.
Okay.
And we have a website, www.rioslawoffice.com.
Fantastic. Well, from one native to another, thank you so much.
Thank
so
you
very
so
nice
much.
to meet you.
Thank you
you
so
for all
much.
your work.
Thanks.
Absolutely.